Hey everyone, and welcome to group break number 368. Today we have the 21-22 Upper Deck Hobby Mixer, 2 boxes of Allure, 2 boxes of Series 1, 2 boxes of Series 2, and 2 boxes of SP Authentic. We ran this mixer last week and it was pretty insane. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. So even if today's break is like half as good as that break, it'll still be a really, really good break. So fingers crossed. Knock on wood, whatever you do for good luck. Let's get into the break. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Here we go. Random.org. Let's hope Bill doesn't get Vegas again because his Oilers are down in that series. So here we go. 3 times. Once. Twice. 3rd time. Kevin on top, a JD on the bottom. I looked at throwing some extended in this from 21-22, but given how the Devils have done, I think the Kira Schmidt bubble's kind of gonna burst. So kind of why we just stuck to Series 1 and Series 2, because I think your overall high-end Young Guns are a little bit better. Although there are some good extended Young Guns as well. Like I like Seth Jarvis as well. So here we go. 3 times on the teams. Once. Twice. 3rd time. Florida on top, Kings on the bottom. Here we go. Kevin, you have the Florida Panthers. Ryan with the St. Louis Blues. Mike, you have the Habs. Sivolk with the Washington Capitals. David with the Buffalo Sabres. Michael with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Jason with the Dallas Stars. Chris with the Rangers. Darren with the Devils. Bill, you've got your Oilers this time. Andrew with the Red Wings. Ivy with the Kraken. Mike with the Coyotes. Jason Degenstein with the Colorado Avalanche. Jason Osland with the Blue Jackets and Senators. Mike with the Canucks. Steven with the Chicago Blackhawks. Steve with the Winnipeg Jets. Christopher with the Sharks. Doug with Carolina. Brandon with Vegas. Mike with the Bruins. Mark with the Lightning, Jean-Francois with the Islanders, Fotis with the Predators, Jacob with the Ducks, Wade with the Flames, Doug, you got the Flyers, Steven with the Steven Wilson with the Leafs and Wild, and JD with the Kings. There are your teams. Hey, J-Train. But yeah, next year's breaks are going to be interesting once Bedard stuff starts getting into products. I will say we might, I know I always like kind of toy with the idea of doing an MVP. I actually think we might do an MVP hobby break this year. Like, you may laugh at it on the surface, but, and it is in fairness a pretty big but, it's gonna have Bedard type, like Bedard redemptions in it. So there's gonna be some highly valued stuff. What did Excel do? Sorry, just like messed up on my end quite a bit. All right, Washington. Bill has Oilers. I think we're good. Kevin has Panthers. Perfect. So there were 11 spots left, by the way, in the Series 1, Series 2 Young Guns hunt. That will, if it's full after this break, we'll go with it. If it's not full after this break, or if it's got like, you know, if it's got 3 or less spots, we'll probably stay online, try to fill it. And then if it's got like more than like 5 or so, we'll probably hop offline just because it'll probably be about 5-ish, a little bit after 5. So, all right, and throw the team viewer up before I forget. And here we go. So we're going to do same order. Start with Series 1, go to Series 2, Allure, SP Authentic. J-Train Reach, did you send the contact us or the contact an email? That is the best place for us to help you with that, just with any issues in general. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Uh, 4246. I need to get that as a chatbot command, actually. That's a good reminder. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but have you checked with the post office? Because that's always one thing that sometimes helps, is just giving them a call. I know we had similar issues with people in the area before, like around that time, so it could have just been like something, but they all got their stuff. So all right, here we go. But yeah, they can help reach out and stuff and figure out if there's something that we can do on our end, or figure out, you know. So yeah, I think kind of like the two main courses of actions are like just reach out, and I'm not sure if there's anything exactly that we can do 100% on our end, but there's definitely stuff. I know Zario and the team will look into it, so. And the other one is just contacting Canada Post, because ultimately it's in their hands. So, well, do you happen to remember what break that was from? I can go check after this break is done. The SP Game Use one. Okay. Post teams quickly. Oh yeah, you had Chicago in that one. Team view. Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah, like I said, reach out and or the SPG Game Use CHL, right? Not Chicago. Right. I'll double check after as well. But yeah, reach out. I don't know if there's anything on our end that we can do, but we can definitely look into it. Try and help out there. And then, yeah, sometimes a call to Canada Post can help, but hopefully it gets hopefully it's just one of those that's been stuck somewhere. All right, here we go. Starting off, we have Shane Pinto, Young Guns for the Senders. Not bad. Not a bad start. Morgan Barron for the Rangers on the Young Guns. Gaudreau Portraits for the Flames. These are in the wrong slot. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I had a package that got stuck in the mail for I don't know how long. It was a long time. Heponiemi for the Panthers. But Nugent Hopkins on the black canvas for the Oilers. It was a long time. We'll put it that way. Brain Point for the Lightning. And I also had one for someone with the tracking number get stuck for it happens from time to time. It just, whether it just gets stuck in somewheres or it gets kind of, lost in the back. Kierstead for the Panthers on the Young Guns. So yeah. Zach Jones for the Rangers on the Young Guns. I've had it happen from personally buying cards and stuff, like Varlamov for the Islanders. I had a card from eBay show up 2 months after it was sent, and Norris for the Senders, and it had a tracking number on it and it should have been there earlier. But Lee for the Islanders on the Hundo P. Keith for Chicago on the canvas. Yeah. All right. Let's hope for what's the product release coming up? The upcoming release schedule. The next product, I actually don't know if we got a checklist for it, but we should have got a checklist for it last week. Would have been AHL. There's a couple interesting names in there, but nothing major. After that, I think it's Trilogy. And then after Trilogy is... What was it after Trilogy? I think it goes Trilogy. Hold on. I had the whole calendar somewhere. I literally just looked at it. Right now, yeah. So right now it goes Trilogy, then Ice. Ice. It's supposed to be on the 1st. Trilogy is supposed to be on the 25th, but those are Thursdays, and they typically don't release stuff on Thursdays, but maybe they will. And then after that, it's Extended, and then after that, it's Platinum. So Platinum is supposed to be late June. I'm assuming they're just waiting for autos at this point. And trying to have as few of redemptions as possible. Yep, Ice will be interesting because you get the 2020-21 bonus pack, so hopefully some of those will be solid. Pavelski for the Stars. Logan Couture for the Sharks, but yeah, I think they do need to start like looking at maybe consolidating a product or two. Bergeron for the Bruins, just because they are a little bit behind, and I think, like you said, some products are starting to lose hype. Michaelis for the Canucks, especially with Bedard around the corner. We've got Matt Grzelcyk on the French for the Bruins. Checklist for the Leafs, Marner Matthews. Pasechnik for the Sharks. This feels like we've gotten more than our share of young guns already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got all 6, so we shouldn't have another young gun. The bonus packs in Ice, I believe, are, if I remember correctly, they should be you get 2020-21, I think you get a parallel and then an Ice Premier's rookie card. Or you get, so you get 3 base cards, 1 base set parallel and 1 Ice Premier's. I believe, yes, and there are black parallels. I don't think there's any autographs in them, so I think they just threw in the autographs as hits in the actual product. Well, we do have bonus young guns in this box because there's a Michael Hauser for the Sabres, Stützle for the Senators, but yeah, it should be interesting because like you've got mixing of rookie crops there. So Taylor Hall for the Bruins. Oh gosh, there's a big bee trying to get into my office. Saros for the Predators on the Pink Dazzlers. Shooter for the Wild. Yeah, they'll be like, you know, you're not going to be the most likely to get your Kaprizovs out of 99, but there's a chance. I think Jason Robertson will probably be like a 249 in that too, which is funny because he's probably one of the ones that you'd want at us like a 99. I mean, there's a very legitimate case to be made that he is the top rookie from that class. I think he is. But yeah. It's a little bonus, so, because they canceled Ice that year. 0135. I'm honestly shocked we only got 2 canceled products. We got Trilogy was canceled and they put the Trilogy stuff into Extended, and then we got Ice. they did that to try and catch up a little bit, which makes sense. I know it's gotta suck a little bit because they probably had so much time spent on the design, and maybe even they obviously had some stuff getting printed, so. But, you know, I think it falls into also just some stuff I wanted to see like products getting delayed. Bedard to the Hawks is like, eh. It is great if you have Lucas Reichel Young Guns. By the way, like, you might want to start looking at buying those, picking up a couple, because like there aren't going to be a couple of yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. It's more their ownership than the front office at this point for me, but yeah. I think him going there, like, you're not gonna see the off-ice stuff impact the sales of it. I think he's just gonna come in at a regular like price. Where I think it hurts the hobby is that him going to a smaller market team would help boost the sales of the rookies on the other, like on the smaller market teams that aren't quite as, you know, dominant right now. So, you know, if he went to Arizona, he'd probably bump up Clayton Keller type of thing. And at the same time, like, he's going to have that massive premium placed on him because swimming for the Bruins on the Young Guns. We'll get that saved up in a minute. So, I don't know. It's tough. Veal for the Sharks. I think it's like fine for the hobby. I don't think it really will change anything, to be completely honest. Cole Caulfield on the rookie portraits for the Habs. Crosby for the Penguins. So yeah, there's a lot of really good draft picks next year. Evander Kane for San Jose. And it's going to be interesting to see how many of them make the NHL. Kevin Hayes for the Flyers. Like, I think you could reasonably argue that well, the good news, Bill, is you didn't get Vegas again. The better news is that you got your Oilers. So, Krebs for Vegas. After the trolling last week by random.org, Hischier for the Devils. Hedman for the Bolts. Hopefully it's a sign, right? Rainanen on the Young Guns for the Rangers. Kyle Connor for the Jets on the Dazzlers. But yeah, I think Bedard going to Chicago doesn't really impact the hobby a ton. Larkin for the Red Wings. If anything, it just, like, I don't think Chicago is a place that gives, like, bonus to being there. Like, I don't know, a Toronto or a Montreal would. I mean, just look at their other Star Young Gun stuff. Yeah, the minute I saw the first one, I was like, oh no. And then when the second one rolled around, I was like, oh my gosh, not Vegas twice. And the funny part is that the person who had Edmonton in both breaks too. For 9, Kyle Connor and Clayton Keller. I mean, I don't think the Yotes are gonna trade Clayton Keller, just because he's still. It's if Clayton Keller wants to be traded, but them not getting like moving up in the draft's actually pretty big deal for them. I would say they're still gonna get a good player, but at 6, like. Is that where they would be the team that I think would just take Michkov, but maybe. But yeah, like the draft lottery stuff was kind of, the discourse around that was kind of just everyone being like, oh, it's rigged, it's rigged. It's like, no, like the NHL is too smart to like make sure that they had the right people in attendance for that, so all those disputes would be thrown out the window after some other stuff in the past. So Kaprizov for the Wild. I wish they would honestly just do the drawing live. Lafreniere for the Rangers. Yes, it's a little bit more boring, but like, you know, it's just better. Kane for Chicago. Kupari for the Kings on the Young Guns. French variation of Ross Colton. Not a bad one to get. Not a bad one. Yeah, people are already speculating over everything about Series 2 Comtois for the Ducks. Just with like, are they going to increase print runs, stuff like that? Zahorna for the Penguins. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucked that they had that happen. Bryson for the Sabres, because it's like everyone like goes like, oh, they don't have a big like hockey following. It's like they have a big draft party. Voracek for the Flyers. Like there's a lot of people in Chicago that actually care about hockey. Rathbone for the Canucks. Are they the biggest market? No. Are they a good market? Yes. Josh Norris on the exclusives for the Senators. Like I think if that hockey team starts winning, it kind of erases all the worries, right? Markstrom for the Flames. I mean, look at all the jokes about the Panthers, but they fill up the stadium when they're winning. Like, it's fine. Okay, so they can fit these all in. Good enough. I gotta do a base control soon. We're almost at some full boxes here. Good enough. Yeah, I mean, like, they didn't even really get any pain. Like, they legitimately didn't get any pain and suffering. And honestly, like, the fact they didn't get any on-ice hockey penalties from everything that transpired is kind of insane to me. But, I mean, yeah, but that's what happens when you keep trying to push to make the playoffs year after year, right? And you have a 25-year playoff streak. Like, eventually that bottom was going to fall out. And when it does, it'll do so in spectacular fashion. Yeah, this box is all over the place. Five, 7, 6. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes not getting the top pick is a good thing, because look at the Canucks with Pettersson, right? If you go back to the 2017 NHL draft, does Pettersson go first overall? Right? Like, I'm pretty sure he. Oh no, I guess Makar does. Makar goes first, but like, then Pettersson's probably second. You could argue Heiskanen. I guess Jason Robertson as well. Forgot Jason Robertson was 2017. But like, Pettersson probably goes second overall in that draft. Maybe third, but he's still higher. And you go to 2018, and like, you know, I'm pretty sure Quinn Hughes goes a spot or two, like at least a couple spots higher. Like, is Quinn Hughes the first overall pick that year? Maybe. like in hindsight, you know, you're choosing between him, Brady Tkachuk, and Andrei Svechnikov and Rasmus Dahlin. Like, who are you taking there? You're probably taking Quinn Hughes, right? It's close. Maybe you might take Brady, but yeah, I mean, their biggest problem, right, is obviously goaltending. None of their goaltender bets have really paid off. Like Nedeljkovic, for example, on the retro for the Red Wings. So they've got to figure that out. And once they do that, then maybe it'll be good. These have a weird finish to them. Hoffman for the Blue Jackets, they have like a fresh off the press feel. Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi is a good player. Burns for the Sharks. Chuk for the Lightning. I know a lot of people were like memeing his gosh, these are sticky today. Fairby for the Flyers. I know a lot of people were memeing the offer sheet, but like, go look at that offer sheet. Lapierre for the Capitals. Yeah, Husso's fine. Like, I wouldn't say he's spectacular, but this guy's pretty good. Lucas Raymond for the Red Wings. Young Gun Canvas. But yeah, it's a weird one, and I think the whole like concept around rushing goalies is a weird one because, frankly, you don't know when their best years are gonna be. Zach Jones for the Rangers, so Denisenko for the Panthers. Checking the backs, they should be pretty okay, but gets that for the Ducks. Ooh, we have a random Young Gun Canvas Checklist Black between Knight and Caulfield. So Panthers and Habs. Yeah. Zadina's one of those ones, like his underlying numbers are okay, but his overarching numbers aren't great. And like you need to see him have a jump in the next year. Who has Florida? Is Kevin, and then Montreal's Mike. So that's a random. Put that over here. Again, I think there were 11 spots left in the series McTavish for the Ducks. In the Series 1, Series 2 mixer for, well, I guess Young Guns Hunt, whatever you want to call it, from 2022-23. Oh yeah, he could be, but yeah, back to Kotkaniemi for a minute because I lost my train of thought. There are a lot of people that are just like, oh, like that's such a bad acquisition by the Hurricanes. And it's like, look at his play in the playoffs. Look at like his underlying numbers. He just kind of shuts down teams, and they're paying him $4.8 million through like his age 22 to what is it, 28 season or something like that. Like they're paying it through his prime. There's a chance that he grows even more, and like, but he's already at that level where that. How many teams would take his play as a third line center at his rate, right? Like, would you pay that for how many teams would pay that in free agency for him? And I'm pretty sure every team would. And you look at the acquisition cost for it, it wasn't that much. So just one of those funny things. Like everyone joked about it for a while, but it actually turned out to be a pretty good move for the Hurricanes. And I don't think he'd be this good on the Habs, if I'm being completely honest too. So probably a good move for both teams, but Ranta for the Avs. Ranta for the Avs. These are like really, they feel freshly printed. They're not. And I remember that they have this Chinnikov for Columbus. But they're just like that really like, just, I don't know how to describe it. Ruzicka for the Flames. Like just glossy, I guess. High cylinder for the Blue Jackets. I was about to say high gloss, but I don't know why. Heiskin for the Stars. McTavish, Mason McTavish for the Ducks. I quite like Mason McTavish's game. I know I say that every time we pull him, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ranta on the retro for the Avs. 5, 6. Lundqvist for the Rangers, and that's just it. It's just a base card stuck to it. Sometimes you get a bonus card every once in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. French variation of Colin Miller for the Sabres. 3, 4, 5, 6. Mayo for the Yotes, and Darlene for the Sharks on the MVP to 250. That in this pile. It's a cool card. Not really worth much, but cool card. And Shea Theodore for Vegas. Taking a selfie. All right. Series 2 box 1 done as Barbashev goes flying. And these cards are so glossy. Let's get into box number 2. I just need a quick sip of water after I get everything unpacked here. Six, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should have 7. Yep, perfect. There we go. And box number. Focus. 961. All right. Here we go. So a little bit quieter than last week, but still some nice stuff. I mean, the canvas checklist black for not the obviously not the highest end pull, but at the same time still a cool card. A good French young gun, couple of decent young guns, a good young gun canvas. Hit on exclusives, hit the MVP, so kind of getting some case hits here and there. Definitely not too clear-cut young guns, but at the same time, still good. Could it be better? Sure. But it could also be worse. I'm excited for the Series 1, Series 2 from 22-23. Prosvidov for the Yotes. Allard for the Predators. On the Young Guns. Varlamov for the Islanders. Jersey card coming up of Lashinsky for the Flyers. The rookie materials. Parker Kelly for the Senators on the blue OPG rookie. Oh, those are both that way. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Program of Excellence of Perfetti for the Jets. Mr. Perfetti. He's got a really nice autograph. That might be one of our next upcoming sport videos. Shushko for the Flyers on the retro. Stupid for the Senators. 5, 6. Eklund on the French Young Guns. There we go. That's solid for the Sharks. Couple good French Young Guns. I like to see that. Ooh, we got a fluorescence coming up. Well, Lucas Raymond on the fluorescence. So there we go. With the Will Lockwood Young Gun right behind it. That's one thing I think they did good about this year's Series 2 is that they got rid of the non-numbered fluorescences. It's just, I like them being a rarer hit, so I'll put this here and then this here. Lockwood for the Canucks. Tavares for Toronto. And Peterson for the Kings. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, I think we're doing okay on the breaks. I think we're doing fine. It's like, again, it's not as good as last week, but we're getting some nice stuff. We're getting some rare hits. And you like to see that. Couple, like I'd say above average, definitely above average French Young Guns for their crops. Some Blues players. All right, Jake Neighbors. Like a good State Farm Jake Neighbors is there. There we go. Pack really does not want to open up. Hang on. There's always one that's difficult. All right, we've been asked for some St. Louis Blues, so some Jake Neighbors. Parker Kelly on the retro for the Senators. Podkolzin on the Young Guns for the Canucks. Nice one there. Like Podkolzin. Jeannot on the rookie portraits for the Predators. Strushko for the Flyers. 5, 6. Parker Kelly for the Senators. That's Sider, right? Mo Sider. There we go. For Detroit. Hey, another good Young Gun pull. We'll keep him off the stand. Even though it is a stand-worthy hit, but we'll keep him off the stand for now. Weatherby. There's a base card stuck to the back of this. For the Sharks. 4, 5, 6. There's one of those portrait things. Ehlers for the Jets on the honor roll. 5, 6, 7, 8. Suter for Chicago, or Dallas, sorry. 6. Roslovich for the Blue Jackets. Well, there's Blue Jackets players, but we've been asked for Blues. Brett Murray for the Sabres. And these are sticky. Sampo Ranta for the Avs. Well, no Blues there, but like, hey, you know, there's still some sets coming. The better sets are coming up, right? Go. Let's get into alert here. So in box 6. In that case, which happens to be serial number 941. All right. Here we go. Let's see if Alert's as good as it was last week. Because last week was, again, kind of just crazy. Here we go. All right. Oh, we got something fancy coming up. We're going this way because all the hits are this way. Zuccarello for the Wild. Bread Baskets of Shesterkin. Is this a numbered parallel? Yeah, it is. And Wade Allison for the Flyers. Green, I think, is Green Rainbow to 99 of Shesterkin on the Bread Baskets for the Rangers. That's cool. 95 of 99. There's your numbering on the back there. It's a cool card. Put that up there. I guess it's probably just easier to go this way than flip. Price on the Red Rainbow for the Habs. Cam York for the Flyers. And Ferentz for the Predators on the rookie. Might be our hit. I feel like this is going to be our hit. So Parker Kelly for the Senators on the Rainbow. And nice full rainbow auto. These cards are beautiful, by the way. Like just one of my favorite card designs. Alex Newhook for the Avs with a Matthew Phillips for the Flames right behind it. A couple little scratches and stuff. Nice Newhook auto. His auto is actually, I like his auto. There's a lot going on there. It's better on an on-card auto when he has more room to sign, obviously, but I am highlighting this because these cards are beautiful and like, I don't know, in person they look so much better. But yeah, you can kind of see the shine and the gloss. They're really nice. Denisenko on the Black Rainbow rookie for the Panthers. Sider on the control room for the Red Wings, and Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for the Sabres. That's a bit of a faded photo on there. Next up, Black Rainbow, right? Yep, of Talbot for the Wild. Hustle Hit Never Quit of Wilson for the Capitals, and Sider for the Red Wings on the rookie. Still no blues. Got a yellow-green coming up, I think. Hughes for the Canucks. Green-yellow, I think. Or not yellow-green, sorry. Shane Pinto for the Senators. I don't know why I said green-yellow when it's yellow-green. Like, brain. Those are really nice. So, Prosvedov for the Yotes. This has some scratch marks through it, just as a heads up. But yeah, I really like that rainbow set. I am glad they are bringing it back and sticking with it. So the only thing I wish they did with it is that they made it like themed per se. So like one player was one color, another player was another. McKinnon for the Avs on the red orange. Blackwood for the Devils on the bread baskets, and Zegras for the Ducks. Again, same comment, couple squish lines, some stuff on the back, but nothing like horrible. And an orange slice to finish it off. It's halftime at the soccer game. We get our orange slices. Taylor Hall for the Bruins. The orange slice, these aren't numbered. Zucker on the iced out for the Penguins, and Podkolzin for the Canucks. All right, I'm gonna get the base cards out of the way. And all that matters is hitting the right card in the right product. So if you only get one card, but it's a Future Watch autograph from SP Authentic, you know, good break, especially if it's a good Future Watch autograph. Allure's honestly like, it's a hybrid between Prism and Select. I think it was the third pack in was the autograph, so we'll stick that to the side. That's a good box one though. Good autograph, a good numbered card, some good parallels. not the best box, but also not the worst. Nugent Hopkins for the Oilers on the Black Rainbow. Garrett Pilon on the rookie jersey number to 199 for the Capitals. Yeah, 47 of 199. And Kalanick for Chicago on the rookie. All right. Barkov for the Panthers, Hedman on the hustle hit never quit for the Lightning, and Veleno for the Red Wings. I'd like to see a gold treasures. Is that too much to ask for in a case that had an Ovechkin auto? I think that's maybe too much to ask for, but we're going to ask for it anyways. You know, Cole Lynn for the Kraken on the Black Rainbow rookie, Varlamov, Bread Baskets for the Islanders, and Joey Keane for the Hurricanes on the rookie. Dougie for the Devils on the Black Rainbow. Ice out of Atkinson for the Flyers, and Elinen for the Habs on the rookie. Orange yellow. Orange yellow coming up. So Horner for the Penguins on the Red Rainbow. Nils Lundqvist on the orange yellow for the Rangers. And Spencer Knight for the Panthers. Orange yellows are tougher to hit. Red orange of Lapierre for the Capitals, Pavelski for the Stars, and Barron for the Rangers. That's a good rookie. Orange slice coming up too. Rantanen for the Avs, Zegras on the control room for the Ducks, and Raymond for the Red Wings. Put that there. All right, this should be our autograph. We picked it right this time. Red Rainbow auto. Elinen on the red orange, and well, Ryan, you asked for blues, so how about a Ryan O'Reilly auto? You asked for blues, so you got a blue. Colton for the Lightning as a rookie. Not a bad auto to get. One thing about Alert's checklist is it is actually, like, for autographs pretty solid. Kind of sweated it out for a little bit there, but it got there eventually. All right. Gonna shrink down the base card stacks. And now it's time to go to the spa. All right, here we go. We haven't pulled the acetate young gun yet, so that's probably something to look for in the final, I guess, 6 boxes, including these two. So 6-2 on the box number, but much better case than our first case. And like we're 10 boxes in and it's already better, which says a lot. Our first case was rough. There's no way around it. Oh, it's a redemption. Troy Terry for the Ducks on the limited auto. No numbering. Anaheim. Not expecting an auto in that side. Troy Terry for the Ducks. You get beautiful redemption. Expires in 2025. Honestly, it feels kind of short still. Perfetti for the Jets and Stamkos for the Lightning. That means this pack should be an auto coming up here. Limited red of Heiskin for the Stars, Gallagher for the Habs, and Lecision on the blue top rookies for Vegas. This should be our auto, so we'll skip it. Die cut coming up. We will sleeve the die cuts right away just because they're really annoying when sorting. Mercer for the Devils on the Future Watch. That goes here. Oh, I got rid of the sleeve stack. Eklund for San Jose and Matthews for Leafs. That's what I did weird. Here, let me go ahead and we'll get the Mercer placed on this just so there's more of a surface to grab. Same thing as some of the other limited reds that I've seen. Some little fringing on it, like just some leftover, some ink bleed, I guess is the proper phrase. Limited red of Giroux for the Flyers, Hellebuck on the Spectrum effects for the Jets, and Eklund for the Sharks. Worth noting, the Spectrum effects were all redeemed, I think, by Friday last week. So maybe even maybe Saturday, but it's definitely early. So do not scratch the codes at this point. Akan for the Bruins, Kaprizov for the Wild, and Landeskog for the Avs. Tough news about Landeskog. He is out for another full season. You do not like to see that. Shesterkin for the Rangers, and future icons of Mangiapane and Phillips for the Flames. Will either of them be a Flame after this season? But cool card. I like it. Vasilevsky for the Bolts on the die cut. And the die cuts are just kind of annoying, so we're just leaving and top loading them as we go along. Shesterkin's in the wrong stack too. There we go. Fixed it. I'll need more one. I'll need more top loaders. So far, only one random to do. Raymond. This is a short print. So I found this out the other day. That I don't know if it's more short print, but I do know that he has two. And just off a quick eBay browse of listings, 200 seems to be the one that's tougher to pull. So just as a heads up, he has two. He has, what's his actual number? It's like 160 something, I think. But he has that and 200. The 200 one, maybe it's like 112 or something. But this one seems like it's tougher to pull. So Lassie Thompson on the Spectrum effects and True Leaders of Hischier for the Devils. I just need to grab another pack of top loaders here. Yeah, it's going through one of our upcoming YouTube videos will be just going over some of the top autographs and some of the worst autographs from the 21-22 rookie crop. Spoiler alert, Lucas Raymond is on that list. And if you've seen his autograph, you know exactly where he's going to be in that list. Dude has a interesting autograph. And when you found out that when I found out he was a redemption, or when I thought about him being a redemption, it's like a little weird. Lining for the Blue Jackets, Ovechkin for the Capitals, and McTavish for the Ducks. Lundell for the Panthers, nice one there. Pinto for the Senators, and Holtz for the Devils. Autograph time. Who's it going to be? Should be a future watch. Is it going to be in scrap? Oh, it's a retro. This is our first box that the retro is actually counted as our base future watch, I believe. Well, that's probably a pretty good reason as to why. Anton Lundell on the retro future watch to 99 for the Panthers. Nice one there for the Panthers, Kevin. That's so far top hit of the break. So, good one there. Tomasino on the pageantry for the Predators and Perunovic for the Blues. That was a good box. Troy Terry auto and Lundell. Although I'm shocked that Troy Terry is a redemption because it's normally the type of cards they save for an update. So all right, box 2. Good luck. 865 again. Much like this case has been so much better than our last case. It's honestly like night and day difference. Is an autograph? No. Protas for the Capitals, Kessel for the Yotes, and Giroux for the Ducks. Talbot for the Wild, That's a pretty good hit for the Oilers. Bill, Connor McDavid, limited to 99. If you're going to hit a limited, might as well make it McDavid. Numbered McDavid's out of SP Authentic, even if they're not autographed. Still probably better than a Ryan O'Reilly autograph. Still probably better than a Ryan O'Reilly autograph and a Draisaitl die cut for the Oilers in behind. I don't know what the Caulfield Future Watch ones went for, because we pulled one of them in our box break, so... David SP Authentic out of 99. That's like 30-40 bucks. I mean, it's still not bad. I definitely messed up Caulfield's name. But yeah. Honestly, I'm a little bit shocked that McDavid's not. At the same time, it's out of 99, so I guess that's more or less where it'd be. I'm shocked it's not a little bit higher, but Brett Leeson for the Capitals, Bear Brule for the Bolts on the Spectrum Effects, and for the Flames. Ooh, green die cut. Besser for the Canucks, Letang for the Penguins, and green die cut. These are essentially case hits, I think. Ovechkin for the Capitals. It does have a soft bottom right corner. Can't really see it on the front. On the back, you can see it right there. So I like to save the die cuts up, though. Yeah, I like the color die cuts. I like when they're color matched more, but you know. Darling for the Sharks, Denisenko for the Panthers, and Kane for Chicago. Blue die cut. This one is getting extra light. It's okay. And same thing. The die cuts are never like perfect because they're die cuts. Die cuts always have a tough time with like being in perfect shape just by the nature of the card. All right, this should be an autograph, right? Yeah, should be an autograph. I think it's a retro sign of the times. Oh, for the Sharks. I think this is an update. Sign of the times 90s of Bernie Nichols. Don't see Bernie Nichols Sharks autographs. No, it's this year's. That's not something you see every day. That's cool. Well, McDavid, I'm sorry, you're a cool card. You're probably worth more, but like, that's just a cool card. O'Reilly for the Blues, Addison for the Wild. Where is, as I'm gonna guess that's somewhat short print. Like I would, if I were to have to guess, he would be like a group. If there's like a group, 5 groups, he'd be like group 3. But decades, no, he's a group D, but those are still really tough. Those are 1 in 4,000 packs, so he's actually one of 2 group Ds. Oh no, there's a group E, so there are easier ones. But yet they're somehow harder to pull than... Huh, group Ds are somehow harder to pull than group Cs. Wait, this is the right pack, never mind. Bertuzzi on the limited red for Detroit. Olsen for the Sabres. Tays for Chicago. That should be our autograph. Future Watch red coming up. Beckman for the Wild with a Darling for the Sharks and a Denisenko for the Panthers on the blue top rookies in behind. Eberle for Seattle, Vasilevsky for the Bolts, and Knight for the Panthers. And finish off the breaks. We have one random to do. We get die cut on the back. Nice little McDavid die cut coming up. Should be Future Watch. Who's it going to be? Beckman for the Wild. Nice little AB on that. You know what? If you're going to have a simple autograph, I like it. I like the style of it. It's got some personality. But Beckman for the Wild on the Future Watch auto. There's a double Oilers pack right behind, or double Oilers right behind it. There's a Paul Coffey pageantry. Paul Coffey pageantry. And a McDavid die cut. So overall, pretty solid. I mean, nowhere near as good as the last time we did this mixer, but it's still really felt really good. It met my expectations for the break, which was it was a good break. If we had this break without having the last break, we'd just been yeah, we got a good Future Watch. We got some good Young Guns. We got some cool inserts. We got some good good names on autos. So one random to do here for the canvas checklist. Let me get that set up. And I'll check to see how many spots are left. We'll do a recap. And we'll see where we stand. So Florida, Montreal. 3 times. Good luck. Once. Twice. Did it click? No. 3rd time, Florida. Florida gets it. My printer is about to go off. Apologies. Florida had a break. I don't know why it did that, but that's kind of weird. Every once in a while, my printer will be like, I am going to act up, and you're not going to do anything about it. It is angry. All right, I'm going to check how many spots are left. We'll do a recap, and then we'll see where we are. So there's 11 spots left in the other break. The Young Guns Hunt, that's 6 boxes each of 22-23, Series 1 and Series 2 hobby. So if you're interested in that, I'll drop a link right now. If you're watching on YouTube, link in the description. Let me grab the link here. Here we go. Recap time. Let's go through our base Young Guns. So Detroit had a pretty good break, actually. You got this. We got for a base Young Guns, Cider. I got a Perfetti for the Jets on the Program of Excellence. We got a McTavish and a Lucas Raymond Young Gun canvas and a Swayman on the base Young Guns. We had a Podkolzin as well. I'm trying to think of other names. I think did we hit an Eklund? Well, I know we hit an Eklund, but yeah, other cool stuff. The Young Gun canvas black checklist that went to Florida. Raymond on the limited red Future Watch. Just as a heads up, he has 2. It seems like the 200 one is just tougher to hit for some reason. There's just less of them online, at least. Future icons of Mangiapane and Phillips to $3.99. Lucas Raymond on the fluorescence. Yeah, here's our Eklund French Young Guns. That's nice for San Jose. Darlene on the MVP to $250 for San Jose. Colton French Young Guns, and then Norris for the Senators to $100 on the exclusives. Some of our other better hits from other products. We have the McDavid Limited to $99. We have the O'Reilly autograph for the Blues from Allure. SP Authentic Limited Auto of Troy Terry for the Ducks. Bread Baskets Green Rainbow to $99 of Shesterkin for the Rangers. Future Watch Auto Beckman for the Wild. Actually, autograph is simple, but gets the job done. I like this New Hook Full Rainbow Auto. Really nice card, better in person than on camera. But yeah, love the design of these cards. Second best hit, I'm going to give it to the Bernie Nichols just because old school auto on an old school looking card, especially on a team he didn't play a ton for, I think. Pretty cool. And then hit of the break, got to be the Retro Future Watch of Lundell to $99. Just one off the jersey number there, but super cool card. Yeah, Group Break 368. There you have it.